If you have clicked onto this video, it is because your spiritual team or your spirit guides have guided you here to do so. There is something about this reading that is going to be resonating with you, that's going to give you information. I am a channel, I am a voice for your spirit guides, which I hear because I'm clairaudience. So I just listen and I kind of like try to put it into full sentences and give you the information. So let's find out what this reading is about for you. Do remember, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you do get it, you are meant to receive it at that time. Okay, so let's have a look and see what is coming up for you in this reading. I'm very curious. Okay, well, now you're going to be curious as well. We've got the fog energy coming in here and it says veiled. With regards to this, it definitely is pointing out or showing up as something in your life that you don't have an answer to, or perhaps something that is currently hidden from you, or even a way forward that you don't know how to move in this direction. You don't know what next steps to take, or even an outcome to a situation could also be hidden from you. There's a question mark here coming up as well with regards to maybe something that has happened to you in the past, like you don't understand why something is happening or something has happened. So that's interesting. Let's see what else comes up here. Very interesting. I read it here coming out. Oh wow, we got ebb and flow coming in here. This is getting very interesting. So you could be ebb and flow. Let's talk about that first of all. You could be wondering why something is happening the way it's happening. Because ebb and flow, the ocean, the waves come in, the waves pull out. We've got a high tide, we've got low tide. So sometimes you've got this flow of maybe even money coming in, you know what I mean? And the next moment it sort of leaves you. You could also be having the same kind of situation maybe with people. I feel like this is veiled for you. You could be having certain people wanting to be around you, and then all of a sudden they pull away from you again. You could also be having certain people really liking you, and others for some reason just do not like you whatsoever. There seems to be also with this energy maybe a bit of inconsistency showing up here in situations, like maybe financial situations as well, or even I kind of feel like this could be involving people. I'll let you know. Solitude. Yes, this is solitude. This is about energy coming in from people, and there's a question that you have. You could be alone right now, or feeling alone. There's a question that you've got about veiled. What do I not understand about this? This is going to be such an interesting reading. I can see it right now. What do I not understand? What is veiled on me with regards to the way I do feel like as people, I'll be honest with you, people come and go out of my life. The way that they treat me. One day they're treating me this way, and the next day they're treating me like something else. Why is this happening? And because you can't find the answers to what this is, or solutions to what this is, I feel like you've gotten yourself into solitude. You pulled away from people. Maybe you feel very alone as well. This is what I know about this kind of energy. It is usually, especially if you're in my channel, you clicked onto my video, okay, you are in the same kind of energetic field as I'm in. Not necessarily you're a hedge witch, okay, but there's something about you that is very, very different. This kind of situation that we are looking at here usually happens to people who have got very, very like spiritual energies. They could also be very, very unique in some kind of way. And this can also be something where your energy is, I'm hearing spirit guides saying your energy is a gift. Literally, as I actually was trying to say, your energy could actually be very, very, you could be giving your energy to people and then draining the energy, like empathic. And I was trying to say you could be actually very, very, you could be giving your energy out and not even realizing it. And spirit guide just popped in and said your energy, and they said a gift. And I'm like, your energy is a gift. So there's something very special about you. And this is the reason why this is happening. It's not you, it's them. Okay, people are not ready. I'm hearing spirit guide again saying it's because people are not ready for you. But you have to be here at this time. But your energy is different. So this is a very interesting reading. Very, very interesting reading. I do pick this kind of thing up a lot from very, very deeply spiritual people. It comes either starseed You're a starseed. This is happening to you. Okay. You're a witch or something like that, and you're wondering what the heck's wrong with you. Your energy is overwhelming. Okay. You're a very old soul, and I'm talking about, hey, you lived in a cave. You know what I mean? You know, it was you that put those handprints on the walls. You know what I mean? It was you that painted those what the hieroglyphs that we see on the walls. That's how old you are. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like there is something about you that is very, very old. It's a very interesting reading. And I'm going to explain what is going on here and why this is happening. Okay. I actually want to take out another card. Just hold on. Let's do 4. Let's take one. I feel like more information. I feel like the story is half told here. You know what I mean? Let's take out another card. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Right, even now. Right down. Oh, I just covered. Oh, look at the goosebumps. Oh my goodness. I got goosebumps again. What's your energy? You got shaman. Who are you? And Spirit Guide is saying, I'm feeling your energy. It is your energy giving me the goosebumps. Not the personality that you are now, but the soul that you are. Ancient healing wisdom. Didn't I say it's your handprints on the wall? It's called hieroglyphs, I think, when people like, especially in like Native America, but it's all over the world, in my country as well, where they did the stone paintings. And in America, so I was watching a video the other day where they were showing the handprints on the wall, where people put those handprints on the wall. And that is so beautiful. I just say I'm in awe of all of those things. You know what I mean? There's people that lived. And it's so interesting because it wasn't people, other people that lived back then. It was us. We did that. That's what enthralls me more than anything. Whenever I go to a place, this is what let's talk, guys. These tarot readings that I do, this is something beyond a tarot reading. It's more like spiritual tarot readings, okay? So I want to explain to you. Say you just want to go to Egypt, okay? One of my spirit guides is from Egypt. Okay, I've got a lot of things dedicated to him around here. And this is the thing with this. You want to go to Egypt, you dream about it. Maybe you want to go to see these, the ancient places of like even the Native American people, something like that. And it's like, I want this. I want to go there. Maybe in Africa somewhere, your heart and soul is going, I want to come see this, you know. And you just feel you could, when you see pictures of it, you look at videos about it. And you must know, when you have that thing about a specific place, you're like kind of obsessed with it, you lived there in a past life. I'll tell you a story about my brother. So my brother is I've got a much older brother than me. I literally was visiting with him today. He is absolutely obsessed with the Second World War. Okay, and he is obsessed with it. Obsessed. He's got movies about it and you name it, books, everything. And he told me one day in a dream, he said, I had a dream that in the Second World War I was a soldier, and I was walking in the street and I was carrying these bags with me, and I was walking, I was all by myself, and in front of me there was this big literal like bomb that had fallen from a plane and it hit into the tar road and it was half sticking out like this. It had not gone off, and I think he was the bomb expert in that, the bomb disposal person, and he was all alone. He said I was wearing this entire like suit and I was carrying these bags and I was walking towards this bomb, and he said I got to it and I looked at it and I put the stuff down and I reached and I touched it and I just woke up, and I was like, this is why you're so obsessed with the Second World War. You were in the Second World War. You see. So all those places that you feel drawn to, and it literally says you're ancient healing wisdom. You're an ancient soul. And this is what you're not normal, shamanic, you're a witch, you're a light worker, you're a starseed, you're something. And you don't have to name yourself, by the way. I call myself a head witch, but I also know I'm beyond that as well. I know the ultimate understanding. It's just the identity we give ourselves here. But you must also know that's not your true identity as well, because you're beyond what that is also. It's fun to play around with it though and identify yourself, but as long as you know it's not your identity. I feel like people have treated you here very funny. They ebb and flow. And it's caused you to go into solitude, not understanding why the world reacts to you in this way. It is because there's something very deep inside of you. I'm going to explain to you now why this is happening, why certain situations are going on here. So there's a thing with me, and I've had this since I was very, very young, okay? When I go somewhere, I go to the mall, I go somewhere, people will stare at me like, not because I'm on YouTube, trust me, no, not in my country, they don't know who I am. Even when I was much younger, I would like be minding my business, you know what I mean, walking somewhere, doing my thing, and every time I look up, people are like looking at me. It's like if I walk in, it's like they turn it. Does that happen to you? It's like you're not trying to attract attention, you're just being you, you know. You're wearing down, you don't even have makeup on, nothing, you're just minding your business, going to grab a loaf of bread, you know what I mean? And you walk in and then it's like people will stare at you. So it happens to such a point sometimes where it gets, people will comment on it, you know what I mean? If I go with other people and they'll be like, everybody's just like looking at us, what's going on here? And they'll look at everyone and they'll look back at me again. And I've actually got used to it. So I've done this thing now that when I do enter a mall or a shop or anything, I kind of have this on now. I don't look anymore because I used to get very anxious. I didn't used to understand why it was happening. So I don't look at people. I can walk right past my neighbor and not see them or not see one of my neighbors, and they'll be like, hello. And I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? It's because I'm like this. I'm looking at where I'm going and I look at what I'm looking at in front of me, but I don't look at the room, because if I look at the room, it gets very, very overwhelming for me. And then I just kind of like be like, you know, I feel like I want to just go inside of myself, like solitude energy. So that's what's going on with you. Okay. And when that light of yours is shining, and it's not like a physical thing that people can see, I feel like you might be very close to a white light in your aura, which is very rare, very, very rare. People don't know that this is happening, but they're spiritual beings. Everybody's a spiritual being. And what happens is when they see you coming, there's people who are just going to see that light and they cannot handle that. It is overwhelming. You are bringing light into their darkness, and they will turn around and just go in the opposite direction. And maybe you will even have to communicate with those people, and they will like dislike you immediately. They'll be like, and be rude to you, and you're just like, what did I do to you? You didn't do anything. Your light is shining light into their darkness, and you're bringing up things in them that they don't want to look at. Listen to that again. When you reach these people who just treat you for no reason badly, it's because your light that is so bright, that is so white like this, when you enter into their aura field, it puts light into their darkness that they do not want to look at. And you're bringing up a lot of things in people. Then you get other people who see that light coming and they just like, bam, I'm going there. And they fly towards you like moths to a flame. And they just want to be around you. They want you. They're in love with you. They want to be your best friend. You're in their life and you do not understand why. And you asking yourself, you're like actually happy in that moment. You're like, I found my tribe. You know what I mean? I found my person. And then all of a sudden their behavior starts to ebb and flow. And you go, what is going on with now? Now they're nice to me. Now they treat me badly. They gain your confidence. Narcissistic people are drawn to you like you're honey. They're the bee. You're the honey. They're going there. Okay? We're insulting bees. Sorry. But now that's the problem. Because what is happening here is they need your energy. They want that light. And it's very hard for spiritual people, even for me as well. I am absolutely in solitude, but I'm never alone because I have my spiritual team with me all the time. So I don't feel lonely ever. Sometimes it happens, I'm like, oh, I feel lonely right now. And then I'm just like, oh, well, let me come record a reading and let me go work, let me go meditate. I just do something different. You will not actually believe me if I tell you there is maybe 7 people in my life, maybe 8, my neighbor, 8 people, and we're just friends. We'll talk sometimes, maybe once or twice a month. I don't have friends I'm also in solitude, okay? I've got those 7 people who know me. That's it. And these are my children, my son-in-law, my granddaughter, my brother, who I just mentioned in this reading. These are the people. Because of the energy. And look what has been hidden. This is what you don't know. Look, what is that? That's a light. You don't know that's you. That's you. If that fog can go away, how bright will this light be? That's you. That's your light. And that's what you don't realize. That's what you're not seeing. And that's why you don't know why this is happening. I don't know the answer to this because I'm here with you. I'll be honest with you. This is me too. I'm also in this energy. I feel I find my tribe of people who are the same as me. That's why I said when you entered the reading, you won't be here if you're not this vibration. You're not vibrating the same energy as me, you won't be here, and that's you vibrating in the same energy as me. That's why you're here. You are something, okay? And I feel, unfortunately, this is sometimes the journey that we will take. It's going to be very, first of all, I think, irresponsible, maybe even slightly stupid, to just go to every person that runs towards you. Because you've got to be careful, those people that come towards you. They could be trying to drain your energy. But then you will also be able to identify the people who do not do that. I've got 2 brothers, so my one brother, he ran away from it. He cannot deal with this. He just absolutely, when he sees me coming, he just thinks about me, he runs in the opposite direction. I'm like, okay. The other one, he can handle me. We know each other, we have a great relationship, we talk with each other, we're friends, all of that. He gives, I give, he takes, I take. We're so balanced with each other. He's not afraid, you know what I mean, of the light. But a lot of people are. Now this is the dilemma that we find ourselves in. Shaman, person that I'm talking to, okay, even if you're not a shaman, person of light, it can be lonely. But if you grow into who you are supposed to be, you will never be lonely, but you can be in solitude, but you will never feel bad. And there's a reason why you have to be here now. Can you see the world? Do you see? Can you see what has happened? What is happening? What is changing? The shift that is coming in. Your light has to be here. And you did volunteer. I'm saying to come at this time. For all the things that we have seen with our eyes since the time that we were born. I mean, it is mind-blowing. We are literally living in a science fiction movie, okay? To experience everything that we're experiencing, to see things happening. It's a movie, guys. So we are living in a time of great trials, but also transformation. Because transformation is not smooth, it's very messy, okay? And I feel like you are here to reveal the light. It is possibly still veiled. Okay, so let's get some cards out here. Look at you. Queen of Swords. I love that energy. Page of... Oh, excuse me, guys. Hiccuping. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Interesting. Let me talk about your journey here. Okay. Spirit guide just said, let me talk about your journey here. So I'm literally just repeating what they're saying. Clarity is now being offered to you about who you are. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to this reading. Thank you. My goal here in this channel is to help you. Because I never got this advice. I never had anybody, the people who in my family who were the witches, who before me, I know them by name. I know who they were. I was quite young when they passed away. So I never had that elderly woman and even men to guide me forward and show me the way. You have now got spirit guide using my voice to speak to you. Finally, they can guide you now, okay? They're getting their messages through. Things are going to change, okay? Protect the oracles, protect the witches, protect the seers. Please protect these people. They're the only way that you get to hear these messages, okay? Protect them. Because as you're moving forward again, there's going to be on the global energy, a movement to try to stop our voices one more time. So we need to be very careful. It is up to you guys out there to protect us as we move forward. Okay, all right. That I did not know. Okay, that I'm literally listening and speaking. Kind of makes me worried, but anyway, okay. Queen of Swords energy. That's new information for me. You're going to be given, and you are being given. Look how the spirit guide is coming down with a sword. They're empowering you. You are going to be given complete clarity about what you are. And you are going to be almost, I don't know what this Page of Pentacles is. I'm going to get a clarifier out. But I feel like the Page of Pentacles is two things. It's definitely involving your life feeling different in some kind of way. Also being, with the octopus being there, it kind of, you know, if you actually have a look at this, it's very murky water. It kind of reminds me of the fog, don't you see? Like that sandy, like when the sand moves in the water, it rises. It's almost like that foggy, murky water. And if you look at all the octopus tentacles going in different directions, that could have been you not knowing what's wrong with you, or not knowing which direction to move into, or not knowing what's actually going on with you, with your energy, and try to do things, but you just get lost here. With the sword being given to you now, you're getting this real clarity here about really what is going on. And finally, as you have deeper understanding, you are able to grab the moon. You are able to start to get some kind of like stability in your energy. It's very interesting, because it does show here, I feel like the shift is happening in your energy. Please go back and check the previous reading that I've done for you, with no zodiac signs included, just me speaking to you. I think it's called, if you're watching this video, you've already shifted, so go watch that one. Just check the playlist that's in this one, it will be in there. That will definitely make you understand what I'm talking about there. With regards to this energy, we've got something that shows the 10 of Cups, which is very interesting. And we've also got the 9 of Pentacles here. So we're looking at the emotional energy of your life, and we're looking at the stability of your life, the finances and your safety. And look at this, it's like solitude energy, okay? For some of you guys, you could have had a family here, and you could have even been married and stuff, and you don't have that any longer. You could be in this solitude right now, okay? For others of you, I feel like this is, I'm hoping I'm hearing Spirit Guide correctly. This is a promise, these two cards. This is a promise still for you. This understanding is almost going to change your energy. It's going to bring you in something. You know, it's so interesting. You look at all these animals, all different kinds of animals there. We've got birds, we've got raccoons, foxes, wolves, bats, you name it. But they all make up this unusual family, you know. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, there's that old saying, birds of a feather flock together. But this is birds not of a feather all flocking together. And it's almost like people like you, people like me, somehow or the other, not family, not the same. I mean, I'm African, I'm South African. Yeah, I'm South African, so I'm an African. And you could be American, and somebody else can be Australian, somebody else can be, English, from England. There can be somebody from Europe, whatever country you're in. You can be any nationality, any race, any culture. And yet we are so different, yet we are family. And you could still be attracting this to you. Getting your life there where you are surrounded by the people that are not the same, but they like you. So they become your family, okay? And stability in your life here, please feel comfortable. I'm hearing Spirit Guide just saying that. They're saying, please feel comfortable in your own, in your world. Because what you need to know is we will be kept safe. You will be safe. You will be protected. There's a place for you. So that's going to be revealed. Relax. Just relax. I have to say I'm speaking. This is very interesting. This might come up a bit later. The 5 of Swords coming in here. This is how you feel. This specific 5 of Swords is very interesting. I actually love this deck. We're looking at the swords here stuck into trees that were cut down. Okay, so the swords cut the trees down. They now built these apartments here, buildings, skyscrapers. And this deer is out of it's not where it's meant to be. It's not that it's not where it's meant to be, but we have encroached upon its environment. So it's difficult now for these poor animals. They don't really know how to cope with this new environment. It's almost like being a fish out of water. I feel like this is you. You felt like this almost your whole entire life. Like you don't belong. You don't feel like you fit in with people. Welcome to the spiritual journey. Okay, welcome, old soul. No wonder you don't fit in. It's because you're that. It's because you're this. You're definitely not like everybody else. Everybody else is living they're all the same. They haven't yet awoken into this energy, but you have awoken lifetimes ago. And you volunteered to come here right now. You're so brave. I'm just saying, want to be brave. You volunteered to come here and be so different in a world that is so hostile to people like us. Okay. But yet, here shows up the Two of Cups. I'm so curious what this is. You will find somebody like you. If you're single, there is someone like you out there. Don't back away from your light. Do not back away from your truth. Open up to who you are meant to be now. It doesn't matter what they think of you. It doesn't matter how you shine and who you scare away. Fine, scare them away. Let the light shine into their world. Let them work on themselves. Also carry this wisdom of understanding, because you are being protected. Yeah, you are being protected, okay? Of understanding who is coming to take your light and who is coming to share their light with you as well. You will know. I feel like you will know. Spirit Guide literally says you can actually come into like tarot card readings, especially if it's with a tarot card reader that you really, really trust and you feel like aligns with you. I've also got a few tarot readers that I listen to here. It actually changes on YouTube. I listen to them, and sometimes after a while I go and I listen to someone else and then I come back again. It's just I follow that intuition. They really guide me. But there's one that I've been watching since before I even started my channel. Oh yeah, she's amazing. Sometimes she gets it, sometimes she doesn't. I just relate with it sometimes, but majority of the time I do. And if I have an answer, maybe a question about a certain person, I kind of do go watch one of her readings. And it's interesting because she'll bring to light some of the things that I'm asking. So you can actually do that as well. Let me just see what this card is. Yes, go to. Yeah, I knew they left that card on the table for a purpose. You can go to Hierophants, okay? People with knowledge. People who have understanding about esoteric situations. Interesting. Especially because you are yourself a Hierophant. You are that also, but you must understand something about being the wisdom keepers, okay? Do you know what a witch is? Actually, witches are keepers of knowledge, okay? So look at that. That's witches. The male equivalent of the Hierophant would be the High Priestess, the female equivalent. So with this energy, we've got Taurus coming in here. I feel like find the answers you need through a spiritual way, okay? The second part of this is as well, you definitely are the Hierophant. You're very old. You carry a lot of wisdom, ancient healing wisdom. The Hierophant, this is definitely you. This is what you need to know. When you enter into this world, you've only got knowledge about everybody else, not about yourself. I cannot read tarot cards for myself. I will have Spirit Guide warning me about things or kind of giving me a little bit of a sign somewhere around, and I try to pay attention. I'm like, one of those actually happened like literally today. It was so like mind-blowing. I'm like, whoa, okay, got your message. Thank you so much. Okay, they were kind of telling me, no, you're about to make the wrong decision. In fact, it came through in two ways. My daughter was talking to me and I literally turned one of the cards I was holding and it was the exact word she was saying at the time she was saying it, and I was like, and somebody emailed me, you know who you are. Thank you so much for emailing me. I have an email that I do not use, so I just happened to see, I went to my old computer and it happened to pop up the message. I don't use this computer often. I have an email, guys. If you're emailing me, the chances of me not getting your message is huge, okay? I get sometimes about 200 to 300 emails, sometimes a day. A week, it can be like 600 emails. So I had to abandon the email. But it's so funny because when I turned on that computer today, I had to go get something off it. I saw this email pop up and I was like, and she sent me a photo exactly of what I needed to see. So thank you. You know who you are. You know who you are. Giving me that information that I'm actually doing the right thing. So you yourself are the Hierophant, only for other people, not for you. Even myself, I have to go to get advice. We cannot read our own tarot cards. I feel like this is, for me, explaining to you, like, this whole reading, it explains to you why you feel so much like an outsider, why you feel so disconnected from people, and why they treat you the way that they're treating you. Okay, very interesting. Knight of Wands coming in here, the Emperor, Ace of Swords, wow, Temperance, Sagittarius in your reading, Aries in your reading, and who else is in your reading here? I saw someone now, oh, and Taurus as well. Okay, Ten of Wands, you're going to have deep understanding. It's very interesting reading. I feel like you are going to be having a deeper understanding here, clarifying the Queen of Swords. They're giving you the sword here. I feel like the sword for me is information. And it's like going to set you free to kind of like move forward in your life with a deeper understanding about yourself. A deeper understanding why the world is reacting to you the way that it is. And let me tell you, this is only the beginning of some kind of like really big empowerment for you here. Got an Emperor showing up in your reading. Finally, you start to figure out who you are instead of being lost here in the dark. And when you figure out who you are, you start to take control back of your life. The Emperor is such an amazing card. I feel like a lot of the things that hurt you with regards to this ebb and flow energy, especially with regards to people and questioning why things are happening, I do really feel as if it's not going to hurt you as much anymore, and you can actually start to feel like, oh, okay, I think I understand who I am. You're the Emperor, you're the shaman, this is you, like a leader energy. Not everybody should have access to the Emperor. I mean, I can't go right now and go to my president and knock on the door and be like, yo, how's it going? You know what I mean? Can I chill with you for a little while? No, it's not going to happen, okay? So the Emperor is very selective by who he or she, Emperor, male or female energy, allows towards him, because he needs to protect his energy. Do you think everybody wants to be friends with the Emperor because they like who he is? No, they want something from him. You are the Emperor. Everybody that comes towards you doesn't just want to be your best friend because you're fantastic. No, there's an energy they want from you. And that's why they keep treating you the way they're treating you. Remember, when they're ebbing and flowing, what's going on here is that when they come towards you, you open up your energy to them. You're very happy. You give them a part of yourself. Now it's the giving and taking. But they don't want to give their energy to you. They want to take it away from you. So what they end up doing is they pull away, or they do something that makes you feel bad. And all of a sudden, it cuts, they cut their energy they're giving to you. They cut it off by doing that. And then there you are going, what is going on here with this person? Why are they doing this? And because now you're so open to them, you're trying to reach out to this person who has shut you off and treating you funny and behaving the way that they're behaving. But they intentionally closed that door. And then you come knocking on that door and you're like, what's happening here? Why are you behaving like this? Why are you just ghosting me, whatever? And the moment you're coming towards them, that's when they can get that energy out of you. When you're upset, when you're angry, when you're confused, you're vulnerable. And that's when they get that moment you go, bam. You're not going to be in that anymore. I can see it here in the reading. You are going to be taken and you are going to move forward in this life. You've been given the sword. Look. So here's the sword showing up here. And as you move forward, you are going to gather those people. You're going to gather those people, not even family, different to you, from other sides of the world, and you're going to create a community here. Okay? With that Ace of Swords being there, you are going to create a community of people who are like you. Look at this. Temperance coming in here. There's a lot of caution in your reading coming up from now on. I can see it here. You are going to be able to, with Temperance, Sagittarius coming in here, you are going to be able to weigh up people's energy. Pay attention. Please pay attention. Please, if you feel something funny with a person, and I don't play the fool with people. So if you treat me like that once, I'm down, I'm out, I'm gone. Don't play. If you just do that to me one time, you're gone, because I know, I read you immediately. You come in here, you're flowing towards me, it's all good and well, and I'm like, okay, it's very cool, the situation, and all of a sudden, ebbing, boom, I'm just gonna be like, oh, you want to see ebbing? Oh, you'll see ebbing. You'll never see ebbing. You'll never see me again. It's like I have that energy. I know immediately when people act weird and they pull away weird. I'm just like, oh. My brother sometimes does this to me, but he's Gemini, so I'm used to him ebbing and flowing. It's normal for Geminis to do that. Just ask their zodiac sign. Okay, so with regards to this energy, it's literally, you will be protected, because I think you yourself will be able to weigh up with a teacup, pouring the tea, judging how much you should put in and how much you shouldn't be in, because Temperance's energy is all about caution. And I said Spirit Guide is letting you know you're being protected, because you will be able to protect yourself. They will be able to also maybe let you know in some kind of way, this person is not okay. If you have dreams about people and it's not okay dreams, pay attention. I'm just going to say that. Please. I'm a head witch. That's what I do. I dream into spirit world. People sometimes will astral travel into your dreams. This is going to be interesting. It's not even a reading. It's beyond the reading. This is what happens in dream world. Sometimes you will dream about your friend, okay, or your co-worker, and it's actually them. They don't remember. They're not actually saying, I am going to astral travel into Deborah's dream tonight. Okay. They don't actually do that. Okay. They don't actually, nobody does that unless you're a head witch like me. Then I want to astral travel to a beach somewhere, and I usually can do that. So I'll astral travel to an interesting location. I'll be like, cool. You know what I mean? And it's so interesting because they don't know that they're doing it, but when they're actually astral traveling into your dream and they enter into your dream world, they will show you who they really are. In the dream, all is revealed. And even if you can tell them the next day, you know, I dreamt about you, they won't remember it. And that sometimes is spirit protecting you. Sometimes spirit guide will pull these people into your dream. And sometimes it's even their own spirit guides. Remember, this person that's treating you badly, they also have to become enlightened. They also have to evolve. They also have to level up. They can be down there somewhere in their level, but at the end of the day, their own spirit guides are trying to get them to become better. So sometimes they will protect people around them as well, like you, and put people into your dreams. Loved. I'm so glad I managed to remember that one. I can share it with you. Spirit guides like remind me of things, because let me tell you, I think you will be blocking some people out of your life here. You see, the people that cause this feeling in you, that feeling like I don't belong, that feeling like you make me feel like there's something wrong with me, that feeling like you make me feel like I'm in the wrong place, I'm not supposed to, you just make me feel so weird. You're going to block them out. 8 of Swords. I feel like that's a direct answer. Look how these cards are aligning. As to clarify for the 5 of Swords, you're going to block people out. You're going to block people out. Certain people who cause that energy in you, don't even play. Don't even play. You know, the most expensive commodity on this planet is not the dollar. I'm so sorry. Or the pound, darling. My rand is not expensive commodity at all. I'm just saying. But anyway, the most expensive commodity is not stocks and bonds and pounds and all these things. Okay. It is your energy. We trade in energy, and it is the most valued commodity. And the people who really run this world, they know that. They know that. Okay. They know, they're aware. They know about it. They know it's not money. They're not after money. They're after energy. Okay. Your energy. So be careful where you put your energy. So this clarifying, the 2 of Cups is your 10 of Wands. All right. So your 10 of Wands energy is you will be putting down the load you've been carrying, and you are going to be aligned here and find the balance in who you are meant to be. You're going to become this Hierophant fully. fully can become the Hierophant. And because you become this energy, you're going to fully embody who you're meant to be. Oh, you know, so amazing. And because you are going to become who you're meant to be, what you have been carrying throughout your life here, all the questions that was veiled to you, all the reasons why, you will put it down. And you will end this cycle of your life and move into this new cycle of your life where you are the Hierophant. Or you would not be in this reading. You would not be getting this message if you're not meant to get it. You got to start looking at things from this point of view. You are the Hierophant already. You are not becoming one. You are one. I'm honored to do this reading for you. I feel like I'm doing this reading for a great spiritual healer of our times. Okay? You're just in that body. You're just in that body. You know, my brother is really crazy. So when I look at him sometimes, my brother's he's Gemini, so, you know, he's really crazy, but he's really a good, nice person. And sometimes I'll turn and look at him, I'll be like, and I look at him and I can pick up on his higher self, you know, just looking down at his energy and looking at me even. And I honor him so much. I just look up at the higher energy of who he really is on a soul level. And I'm just like, whoa, what you really are, beyond that, the body, beyond your crazy personality and all the things you get up to, you're like such an unbelievable great soul. It's unbelievable. That's exactly what I'm feeling right now when I'm talking to you guys. I can feel your energies. You do not understand. I feel like as I'm doing this reading that I'm standing in front of royalty. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I'm sending my absolute love to all of you. Become who you are meant to be here. You don't even have to become, you just have to be. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending my love to you guys. Bye.